everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hi, my name is Stacy if you're new here. So for today's video, I wanted to do a Sephora VIB sale try-on haul. Yeah, sorry this video is a little bit late just because it took a little longer than I thought for my package to arrive. I went to Sephora on the first day of the sale, which was November 5th. And I purchased some stuff in person, so I got that like a while ago. And then I ordered stuff like a couple days later, on the 9th, and then it just got here like yesterday. So that's why this video is going up a little bit late, like after the sale already ended, but that's okay. I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. So almost everything on my face today is what I bought from the sale. There's like a couple things that is just stuff I already had in my collection. But anyway, if that sounds good to you, then just keep on watching. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, because it really helps out my channel and it would really mean a lot to me. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the new Tower 28 Sunny Days foundation. I'm just going to shake it. And I have mine in the shade 15 Melrose. I've already used this a good amount. I placed 2 Sephora orders during the sale. Or this was my first order and it was in store, so I've already been using this for quite a bit. So yeah, I usually just apply it to my face like this, and then I kind of rub it a little bit with my hand just to like spread it everywhere. But then once I have like a general thing, I take my sponge and blend it. I don't use the sponge to blend it out from the beginning because I feel like that usually takes away like too much of the coverage. But yeah, so I actually really like this tinted sunscreen foundation. It has pretty good coverage for a tinted sunscreen or like a skin tint. Like it's a light to medium, I would say, but honestly closer to the medium side, especially if you were to build it up. When I put makeup on my face, I definitely want it to have an effect, like where you can tell that I did something, but I still want it to look natural, which I feel like this hits the marks for those. Yeah, so this is the finish of it just by itself. So it's definitely a luminous finish, I would say. I like that it blends really easily over the skin because of that like dewy finish. But yeah, I would say it lasts surprisingly long for a sunscreen type of formula, and given the fact that it has like a dewy finish. If you have an oilier skin type like me, I would definitely recommend setting it, or at least setting in the places that you get oily. And yeah, it'll definitely last you throughout the day, like it won't disintegrate. So I've been really liking it so far. So the next thing I bought was this Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer. So this is like a lot of people's holy grail concealers. Oh, I think, okay, the reason why I bought it was because I saw a makeup artist that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Nikki Makeup. She uses this concealer a lot, and she used it on this model and it looks so good. And also because it showed up in multiple people's Sephora VIB sale recommendations videos, so I was just like, I guess it's a sign. So I got this in the shade 1N, and I think it's a little bit dark for me just because it is like the same color as my skin, or like even the teensiest bit darker, but that's okay. So I've also been using this for a bit since I also got this like November 5th, like the first day of the sale, and I really like it. It's a good, I would say medium to full coverage. Like the texture, it reminds me of the Kosas Revealer Concealer, if you have tried that. I don't know, just in terms of like how it blends out super easily and seamlessly. And it's like you can't tell where you put it. With this, it's like, it definitely is like seamless. Like, can you see it? No. Yeah, but as you can see, like if I lower my head like this, you can kind of see my dark circles a little bit. But it definitely like, you know, perfected them, and it's a lot better than if I didn't use the concealer. I would just keep that in mind, like if you have really dark circles, it's not going to cover it unless you use another fuller coverage concealer or like a color corrector or something. I'm looking at my Sephora app to see like what I ordered because I kind of got a lot of things during the sale. Okay, so the other things, I will just show you these because I already did a review on these. I got the Natasha Denona Glam Base Palettes during the sale, both the light and the dark one, and I did a review on both of them and like with demos and swatches. It's up on my channel and I'll link it in the cards up here. Also picked up the Natasha Denona Retro Palette during the sale. Again, also have a video reviewing this on my channel, or not reviewing it. I have a video doing 3 looks with this on my channel, which I will also link up in the cards right here, so you can click on it and watch it if you want to see that one in action. Yeah, so I got all of those during the sale. I bought a lot of Natasha Denona, I guess. I feel like contouring today, I didn't buy this during the sale, but I would highly recommend this if you have fair skin tone. This is the Fenty Matchsticks in the shade Amber. Looks like this. It's the perfect contour shade for if you have a fairer skin tone. Products that say that they're neutral tone, like for fair skin, or even like other products that claim to be a contour for fair skin, are not really a contour. Like they're not cool toned enough or fair enough. This is the perfect one if you have a similar skin tone to me and you want like a contour shade. So this won't be a bronzer, but honestly, it looks like almost gray in the tube, but I'll put it on my skin tone. Oh yeah, it's also the perfect shade for nose contour. I think especially for your nose, you don't want it to lean warm because then it does not look natural, like whatsoever. Like once I applied it to my skin, it does not look gray. Like that's brown. It's literally brown. But it looks like gray in the tube. Definitely warms up on your skin tone. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm talking so much about this because I did not even pick this up during the Sephora sale, but I feel like I highly recommend this. If you have been looking for the perfect contour shade and you can't find it and you're a fair skin tone, this is the one. Like nothing else sculpts my face like this one too. I feel like I'm not as careful with my nose contour as I should be, but I find that like this is just a really quick way to contour your nose, and I feel like it actually works pretty well. Especially in pictures, I noticed that my nose is a lot more snatched. Okay, now this is one of my favorite things that I picked up during the sale, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's called Instant Eye Palette Smoky Eyes Are Forever. It's like this black package. Okay, also ignore my handprints on it, but it's like black and it has like these gold glitters in it. It looks really cool. And this is my first like instant eye palette from Charlotte Tilbury. It was really these two trios that were like speaking to me because those greens are beautiful and these pinks, I mean, they're just classic. But yeah, I was a little bit sussed by this one because I don't like really orangey tones, as you can see, but I wore it the other day and it actually looked really nice on me. So, and then this, I mean, these two just make this palette super versatile, which I like, and then I do like this pinky purpley tone, so that's why I decided to pick it up, and it's my first like larger palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I only owned her quads before, but today I really want to go into Power Eyes, which is why I wore green. The quality of these is freaking bomb. Okay, like perfect Charlotte Tilbury mattes, super blendable, but this is obviously mostly shimmers, which is my cup of tea. But the shimmers, like, they are very high impact, which I love. They also definitely have like those micro glitter sparkles in them, which I also love. So I just feel like it's perfect for the holiday season. It really makes your eyes pop. I think it'll work for every eye color because it has like all the colors that would complement different eye colors. So I'm really happy with this find. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna start off with the matte in the Power Eyes, which is kind of like a taupey shade that has like a green undertone, so it's kind of interesting. Also, I just washed my brushes the other day, or like yesterday, and I feel like it changed. I feel like a new woman. Like, all my brushes are so clean. Like, I know I ain't the only one who doesn't wash my brushes as often as I should. If you're watching this, wash your brushes, because you just feel like a new woman after. Okay, also, has anyone had Taylor Swift's All Too Well 10-minute version stuck in their head like this entire time since the new album came out? Because like it's stuck in my head right now and I'm just fighting the feminine urge to sing it because I'm on camera. So I can't sing it right now. But just know that that's just what's constantly playing in my head right now. It's just so catchy. Like, I feel like even if you don't like Taylor Swift, like that song is gonna be stuck in your head. I'm gonna take this more brownie green from the Power Eyes trio. Or like, it's more mossy, I guess. Whoa. That is a nice shade. I'm trying to put it on the outer part so that it doesn't darken up the look too much. Oh yeah, it's definitely dark, but you can see like it has like nice reflection. We're going to go into the main green shade of Power Eyes. So this is going to be the star of the show. So anyway, I'm going to put that all over my eyes. But yeah, see, this is the perfect green. Or it's the perfect like earthy tone green. Like not too vibrant. I have to say Charlotte Tilbury is one of my favorite makeup brands. If you couldn't tell from watching my channel. She just understands like what is flattering on people and like how to make everyone look like a supermodel basically. Like every time I wear anything Charlotte Tilbury, I just feel like I'm a supermodel. And who doesn't want their makeup to make them feel like that? I think this is one of the most versatile shades in the palette. It's kind of like a champagne-y, glittery shade. And I like to use that to just top off anything or just make anything brighter. So you can use it like with any of the other colors. Yeah, as you can see here, I just made it like ba-bam. I'm just gonna try to keep this in the center. I have this problem where if I say I'm gonna put a shimmery shadow only in the center, and then it somehow makes its way just all over my eyelid. Because I don't want to take away from the green. So I'm just gonna really try to keep it in the center. The only thing is like, I don't know, sometimes, like because I like to blend the edges, but then it's like, okay, it just ends up all over my eyelid. I'm gonna go in with the Confident Eyes brown shade, use it as a shadow liner. Yeah, so I feel like this palette is really versatile. Okay, so now I'm gonna curl my lashes and do my mascara off camera because I didn't use a new mascara, and I'll be right back to finish off the lower lash line. I'm back with my mascara all done, and I also did my eyebrows because none of those were new products. Now I'm going to go in with the transition shade again and just put it on the lower lash line. Like so, and then I will use the Champagne Shimmer shade from the Love Eyes trio and put that in my inner corners. So that's the eyes all done. You see right here. What do we think? Okay, so next is my favorite part, which is blush. I got this NARS blush. This was like my in-store purchase. It's called the shade Sin, and it's like a berry with gold shimmer in it. But I'm not going to be using it today because I have other blushes that I bought. Okay, also NARS blushes, I'm trying to swatch it for you guys, but NARS blushes do not swatch well at all. Like they're very hard pressed, so that makes them like not very pigmented. Also, this took like 5 swatches. But yeah, it's kind of like a berry with a gold shift. Yeah, but I really like this for cool tone looks. I don't know, I just swatched it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see how it's like really berry and then it has like a gold flip to it. But yeah, I was really enticed by it in store because I feel like it's a pretty unique color that you don't really see. It's kind of like NARS Orgasm, but if it was like a berry shade. But anyway, yeah, we're not using that today because I have these other 2 blushes that I recently got like yesterday. They finally arrived. Yeah, so I got this Say blush in the shade Peachy, which is the lightest shade. So I'm going to put that on my cheeks for you first. And yes, we're gonna double blush because that is the meaning of life. But no, seriously. Whoa, now why does that look, that looks neon in the camera. It's not that neon, it's quite pastel actually. So I don't know if it's gonna show up on deeper skin tones. Or like, I think it will have a white base for deeper skin tones. So it's probably not gonna work. But yeah, so everyone was raving about these blushes for like the longest time. And I just never bought it because I already have way too many cream blushes. But I've been eyeing it for forever and people wouldn't stop talking about it. People also recommended it in their Sephora VIB sale recommendations, so yeah, I would say I like it because it's quite pigmented and I like that it's dewy. Also doesn't lift my foundation. Yeah, also because this is the lightest color, so it's going to be less pigmented than the other colors. But if you have a fair skin tone, I think it'll look really nice on you. I like how pastel it is, but definitely leans on the orangey side, which is not always my cup of tea, but I don't know, I think because it's so pastel, I kind of like it. Like the tone. It just reminds me of like an orange creamsicle kind of. But yeah, it's not that pink, so if you're thinking it's gonna be like a true peach, it's not quite. It's definitely more warm toned. We're gonna add some more blush, which is this Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade Ecstasy. Okay, so the reason why I picked this up is because I started watching this YouTuber named Katie Fawn. I don't know if you guys have seen her. She's also a kind of a small YouTuber, like I only just recently found her, like I stumbled upon her channel. And anyway, so she uses this and like talks about, like this is her holy grail blush and she talks about it like in every video and she uses it in like every video. So, and she was saying how it's like life-changing and you need it. So I was like, okay, I will get it during the sale. I don't know, she's really iconic. You guys should follow her if you don't already. It is the perfect peachy pink, so I feel like it will be really flattering on a lot of skin tones. It's more pink than the Say blush. So I feel like it's more versatile that way and less white based. But yeah, since I love blush, I love being a blushy gal. These Charlotte Tilbury blushes are super blendable and super finely milled. They definitely all have like a luminosity to them though, so if you don't want luminous blush, you won't like this. But I will say that it's a very natural luminous finish, and I don't find that it enhances my texture on my cheeks. I don't have a lot of texture, but I feel like everybody has some texture there, and if you put like a powder highlighter or a blush that's too highlighter-y, it will emphasize the texture there. But I don't know, these Charlotte Tilbury ones don't. Like, they're the perfect amount of luminosity, where they definitely add some glow, but they don't emphasize the texture too much. Yeah, I really like this shade. And I love peaches, pairing peachy tones with green eyes. Like, those are the perfect, that's the perfect combo in my opinion. If you're ever wondering like what colors to pair with like a green eyeshadow look. I think it just reminds me of a fruit. I don't know, do I look like a fruit? Anyway, yeah, so this was definitely a win. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Okay, so I also bought this Dior Forever Couture Luminizer. So it's like this Dior highlighter, and it's so freaking pretty. Like, look at that packaging. It's like a cushion. Like, it looks like a leather purse, kind of. I mean, it's like fake, but... And like this cream color. Like, is that not beautiful? So I got this in the shade Nude Glow. Looks like this. Just like the perfect nudie shade. And it looks a little bit dark in the pan. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, like it looks like it might be a little bit dark for me, but I've used it already multiple times, and it's a really nice, natural, luminous glow. Like, not too blinding, which I like. Because usually if a highlighter is really blinding, it's one, like too obvious that you're wearing highlighter and looks like a stripe, and two, it emphasizes texture usually. So generally, I kind of try not to purchase highlighters just because I feel like they all kind of look the same. Not gonna lie. Especially because I don't like strange colored highlighters. Besides pink. Sometimes I like a pink highlighter. But I don't like anything that's too gold, too silver, too pink, anything unnatural. So I feel like that severely limits your color options. And then most highlighters are very similar. So I try not to buy them because they just end up looking the same. But I do really like this one, and I'm gonna be honest, I bought this because of the packaging. Like, it's just the most beautiful highlighter packaging that I've seen. It's just so luxe. So it's like, you know, like when you look at it, you know that it's expensive. And I love this cream color too. Usually like makeup things aren't this color. I feel like it was worth the splurge. Also because it is a high quality product. But also, just so you know, it is scented. I like the scent. Like, it's a nice fancy fragrance. I guess it's typical of Dior if you use their products. But yeah, just so you know, in case you're sensitive to scents. But I don't find that's too strong. Like, you can't smell it on your face. You just smell it when you open the compact. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the highlight that it added. But yeah, it's quite natural, I would say. I think you can build it up, though, if you want it to be stronger. But again, I usually don't like super blinding highlights. And now we are on our last Sephora haul product, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Iconic Nude. Looks like this. Because I only own ColourPop lip liners, and I just wanted to see what the hype is all about with other lip liners. And also because everyone talks about this Charlotte Tilbury one, and especially this shade Iconic Nude. It's like super popular. And looking at it online, I like the color, so. My main concern about the color was that it's going to be too similar to my other lip liners, because the other ones I own are also nudes. But this one is slightly darker, which I like. And yeah, I feel like it's the perfect nude. Like, I'm really happy with the shade. And then something else I noticed, because I've never used a lip liner that wasn't ColourPop or NYX. I'm kind of cheap with like lip liners because I just feel like they don't do that much. But I will say that I did notice that I think the Charlotte Tilbury one lasts longer than those. Like, I can tell as I was trying to blend it out, it's like starting to set. So it's definitely a long lasting formula compared to the ColourPop ones and the NYX ones. Like, even after I eat, it still lasts. Whereas I feel like the other more affordable ones don't last as well. And I didn't buy any new lip products besides that because I want to make it a little bit more orangey to match the warm tones going on. I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty gloss was in their holiday set, and it's in the shade Fenty Glow Fantasy. I also didn't buy this during the sale because I bought the Glossy Posse set to review for before the sale. Because I did a video of reviewing a bunch of holiday sets at Sephora for the VIB sales so that during the sale people could pick up like which holiday sets they want. But the holiday sets are still there, and they're still a great thing for your buck if you want to save some money and buy more things. So I'll link my video up here in the cards if you want to see my Sephora holiday set recommendations. Okay, so I'm gonna fix my hair and then set my T-zone with some powder. I'll be right back to wrap up the video with you guys. Okay, so now I'm back with everything all done. And I set my face with the Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Breezy and sprayed my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's my most used setting spray right now. And yeah, so I'll just show you the final makeup look. What do we think? Yeah, so I really like how everything turned out in my Sephora haul. I've been loving all my new products that I picked up, and I feel like I will definitely use them in my new like day-to-day routine, except for the eyeshadow palette because I like switch that up like every day. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys picked up during the sale because I'd love to know. And that's about all I have for today, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked this video. And also leave a comment down below and subscribe if you want to see more content like this because it really helps out my channel and it really means a lot to me. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!